welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be replacing the pedal box in a Mercedes Sprinter's van. This is a 2011 plate. We did do one not long ago, but the problem with that one was this wiring here. When we unplugged it, it had all green stuff, corroded green stuff in the wire, and we just cleaned all that out, plugged it back in, and it was okay. Whereas with this one, it's just gone, so we're going to be replacing it with a spare one, what we have in the yard, what we use for parts. And I'll just show you what it's doing. If I plug this back in, if you come here, when you actually turn it on and start the van, we've got an engine check light on, and when we try and press the accelerator, it's not revving, and it's got ESP. So I'll just turn that off so we don't do your heading. So all you have to do is, if you come down here, you've got two bolts just there. I'm just going to unplug it. There is a switch just at the side of it. You just have to push it up like that. And this is an 8mm. I'm using an 8mm, but the I think they're E socket, but you can use a normal 8mm as well. So we just crack these off. So these are what the bolts look like. There you go, that's the other one. And there's only two, and obviously you've got to unplug your wire first, and if you pull, it won't come out. What you have to do is, once you've took the two bolts out, just lift up on the accelerator pedal and it actually comes right out like that. Now that's the model number for it. This is what it looks like. On the back, that's the part where it says when you take the two bolts out from the top. If you can see that there, that's why you have to lift it up like that. Now on the back as well, you will have like a little, like this plastic covering thing. You can actually take that out. Inside there is there's two springs, so if you wanted to, you could just flathead there, and it just clips out. Check the springs as well, but this is not the case in this one. So what I'm going to have to do is, I'm going to have to pause you here while I'll go and get the other one from the other van, and then I'll be back with you. For you, it'll just be a blink, so just bear with me 2 secs. Okay guys, here's the spare one. As you can see, exactly the same part number, all nice and clean inside. And all we have to do with this one is, like I said, it just hooks in. This part here, there, just hooks in over that part there when you stick it in. So we'll just get it, we'll stick it in like that. We'll just get the bolts. Sorry about my arm being in the ways. Screw that one in. Move the wire out of the way, get the other one in. I'll actually try and use the socket for this. It's a bit cold today. We have actually got snow, as you can see, so more colder than it usually is. So we'll just get the socket. Gotta make sure it's on tight, and so we just nip these up. Like I said, just nip them up. They don't need to be really tight, just nip them up. There you go. That one. What we're going to actually be doing is we just get some WD-40 and we'll just squirt it on the components as well. There you go. We will actually get, it's a bit awkward because I'm doing it with one hand, so squirt some on the wire as well. Okay, so on the wire, in there, and on the wire. And then we'll plug it back in, all clipped in. Right, now we're going to be firing it up, and hopefully that's solved the problem. To get the engine check light off, we're going to have to plug it into the diagnostic machine just to take that off. But we have, and like I says, it's actually saying the pedal box. So here we go. Key in, turn on. Remember as well, lads, it actually wouldn't accelerate. So let's just see if it comes back on. Now we're just going to try and rev it. And there you go. Just going to turn that off because the noise will do your head in. And as you can see, that has solved the problem on this one. I just thought I'd bring you along and show you in case anybody out there who's having the same problem. If you are, I hope this helped you. Like I says, we did have one on another van exactly the same as this, but we just cleaned the green stuff out of the wire, cleaned the connections up for the pedal box, and that solved the problem. But on this one, like I says, it wasn't the case. But there you go, guys. If this helps you out at all, please consider giving it a thumbs up, as it does help a lot for the channel, and subscribing for future videos on cars and vans. And until next time, I'll catch you in another one.